Hey everybody, it's Old School Nerd, and I keep like coming this close to doing my first Subway to Sally reaction, and I come super close, and then every time I'm due to do one, something happens. I go on a road trip, I get sick, and I keep missing the boat. So I'm live on Twitch.tv on my Tuesday night stream, and I take requests from community members, all of you, and someone's like, you know what? No more excuses. Do this one. And I'm like, what is this? And they're like, Napalm Records put together a live performance for Subway to Sally. And Weidstands, I think I said it wrong, but if I didn't, I tried. It features Saltatio Mortis, Shaman Mal, and Feuerschwanz. Now, those are three incredible Celtic metal medieval bands. Okay? Some of the best in the world when it comes to folk music interacting with metal music. And they're like, you got to do it. Okay, well, fine. If I'm going to do it, it's going to have to be on YouTube because it's a lot of Napalm Records artists right here. I think I owe it on this one. All right, and they said that of all the ones that I could start with, do this one. It's over a year old. Okay, obviously it's an older song, but the video came out a year ago from Napalm Records. Did this presentation, this live video. Wanted me to check it out because they're like, Old School Nerd, you love all these bands. You've been wanting to do Subway to Sally. Let's go so big that you're going to lose your mind. And I'm like, deal. Let's do this. There's so many people in this damn video, apparently, that I'm going to have to put a really big description. So at the top, I'm going to put Napalm Records because they put it together. Thank you, Napalm, because this is going to be pretty cool. I'm going to have Subway to Sally's information, okay? And I'm going to have Saltatio Morris's information there. I'm going to have Chandamal's information in there, Feuerschwanz's information in there, and anybody else I pick out. Particularly any, I don't know, German ladies playing carbon fiber green hurdy-gurdies. Just a guess. Let's go. Hopperman. Holy crap. Oh, I know her. I know that guy. Dude. Can we not put a direct white spotlight on Patty Gurdy? I almost went blind. Just kind of a little bit, okay? I know you want to get a nice picture of the green hurdy-gurdy. You washed her out there pretty hard on the center of that stage, bro. Give a girl a break. Optimus drinking again. It's either going to be really, really good or really, really bad. Maybe both.
Ich vor dir weitersuchen, dich nicht finden, dabei fluchen, springen, tanzen und mich drehen, nur noch grelle Farben sehen. Immer neu den Drachen schicken, meine Haut mit Dornen schmücken, vor dem Haus in Feinstadt springen, vor dem Feuer mit dir ringen. Alles dreht sich mich her.
Okay, the dude with the tie is killing me. It's like, what is this? It's like Till's vocal coach. This is great. I've spoken personally to Hauptmann. I've spoken personally to Hans Platz. I've spoken to the members of Saltatio Mortis. I've spoken to Patty Gurdy. I fell in love with folk music back in 1997. Fell in love with folk music. It was during my time when I wasn't really into metal at all. Loved folk music. African folk music, Moroccan, Mediterranean, Celtic, Norse. Wasn't really into Central European folk music because I didn't really get caught up in it as much. And then whenever I came back to metal, back in 2018, 2020, right when COVID started, and got into YouTube because everyone was telling me how metal had changed. Then as in my journey, I started getting introduced to bands that were metal bands, but incorporated folk music, and then folk bands that were incorporating metal music. And then you run into bands like LUVT, Saltatio Mortis, Feuerschwanz, Stormseeker. The list goes on and on and on and on. And then bands like Bloodywood from India, and bands where folk music from anywhere on the planet is there. And incorporates the love of culture of a region of the world, and it's folk music, and then metal. There are a lot of things that are on my list of bucket list things to do. When I tell you to go to Europe and go to a folk metal festival or one of these festivals where you see Saltatio Mortis, Feuerschwanz, LUVT, Stormseeker, the list, just keep going. Dark Side of the Moon, all these different bands that incorporate such incredible folk sounds, culturally folk original musical sounds with the power of metal. It is my ultimate bucket list. And every time one of these bands has come to the US, I'm there. Doesn't happen often. And it's literally the one thing that I wish I could get more access to is folk metal. It's huge in Europe. That's one of the things, like Chelsea and I want to take a trip, a musical journey during one of the big festivals, but we want to find the right festival that has the most of these folk metal. Don't get me wrong. I want to see a Sabaton in Europe. I want to see Electric Callboy in Europe. I want to see these other huge bands, right? Blind Guardian and all these other bands that we've Arch Enemy and all these other bands that are huge metal bands. But the one thing that I love more than anything live is just the feel of cultural folk music done in classical form, but elevated with metal. It's just listening to this live performance. All I want to do is be there. I'll enjoy this. I'll probably watch this 5 or 6 times. It'll probably go on my playlist and I'll enjoy it all the time. Just like I do with Bloodywood, just like I do with LUVT and Lear and all these other bands that I love folk music about. But when I see them play it live like this, I don't even understand a damn word. Not a word. Don't speak German at all. Here's the best part. I don't care. I don't need to. The emotion and the message of the music is there. Look at the people's faces. Look at the way they dance. Look at the way they look at each other. The connection. When it comes to folk music, they literally put their heart in. Their heart comes out of the instrument. There's no other genre that does that, and it's just so textural. All right, let's finish it up. Pretty cool. Now, let me also say this. I'm making this reaction live on Twitch. And just like my musical tastes are across the board, They really are. There's some music that is so heavy and so dark that I love it because it's so complicated, it's so hard to understand. And then there's music that I love that it's acoustic and simple and heartfelt. And then my musical tastes go all the way across the board. Now, when I sit in my Twitch stream, my super heavy deathcore, death metal crowd is like, ugh, I can't do it. It's just too whiny. It sounds like a pirate movie, and they don't get it. And then there are members of my community that they're 100% in. This is their favorite shit in the world. Here's the thing. I know. I know. It's okay. It's my favorite part of doing this live on Twitch is I get to watch, like, you know what my favorite part about this is? I believe that the old school nerd community is the most culturally diverse group of people in the world, from all different points of view, from all different spots on the planet, from all political views, from all genders, from all religious connotations, and they have all kinds of musical they have all kinds of musical tastes that are wildly different. Here's the best part. Everybody here loves one another. It's music, everybody. We're just hanging out. Telling you, if politics and the news and social issues could be handled in the world like my live stream audience is doing right now on Twitch, about how some of them don't like this music and some of them really love it, and they're all getting together and being, it's totally cool, man. We love what you love what we love, and we all love it. I mean, it'd be a better place. Of course, don't tell anybody that. They'll invade my channel and ruin it. But to all of you that either loved this video as I'm making it, or you didn't love it, I love how much you did either love it or not. That's what makes you perfect. That's why I love you guys. I love my community. There are so many people going, oh my God, it's so folky. And then there's other ones like, oh, I just want to drink a beer. You know, it's I love it. I'm watching the video, and I'm checking it out, and I see my chat room right above the screen. I'm like, wow, this is going over well. I love those guys. All right, everybody. So I'm going to have everybody's information in the description. Please check it out. This was Subway to Sally, Weinstein's live recording presented by Napalm Records with Saltatio Mortis, Shandamal, Feuerschwanz, and numerous other people. It's pretty damn awesome. And with that, I thank you all for coming. Hope you enjoyed it. Put it on your playlist. It's a good time. We'll see you later. Thanks for watching, everybody. If you enjoyed this video, give us a like. It really helps the channel grow. Also, if you want to subscribe, right there. Big thank you to all my Patreons out there. We appreciate everything you do. If you want more content like this video, check them out above. Remember, love one another, take care of each other. We're all stuck on this mud ball together. We'll see you later.